Hello, traders. This is addzeros. I'm do a quick recap for today, and I think I want to share you some of the tips today I traded today. Today is I have a new platform, and I was just a bit occupied on that as well. And I was looking for right opportunity so that I can just trade minimum entries, and I don't need to do much. And if you followed on me on my Facebook, I mentioned that first of my trade I mistakenly executed on my demo account, and that basically ruined my almost 40-50 cents. But that's fine. I'm just want to quickly walk you through the strategy you're gonna learn, and I also want to walk you through that I have a summer promotion going on right now. If you wanted to learn, if you wanted to have the mentor, is a very reasonable price. I think is far more than reasonable price. Is only 24.48 for a 1 week where I can help you to analyze your trade. Five days a trade, whatever you email to me, I'm going to review, and also we're going to have a 15-20 minutes of conversation over the Skype, where I'll give you more detailed feedback as well. And on top, you are going to get then access to my upcoming workshop, which is on the building how to build a trade book. That's all you're going to get in a 24.44. Is a very minimal price. I just wanted to make sure that I share my knowledge and you can learn, and I can just get the minimum so they get knowledge. And if you want to continue that relationship moving forward, and if you want me to be your mentor, where I can walk you, we'll do simulator trades with you. We'll walk you through again. I'll give you some insight, and I helped many other students, and I hope I can help you. So if you want to just to try test out on the minimum cost is 24.44, and you can join me. All the links of this information is below. Let me show you my space entry. So if you look at this space, and then just me give you a daily, and you can notice that it was in the pre-market show. And if you have missed my pre-market show, it's absolutely free. You come and join. And this was a space yesterday. It was extended and it moved badly down. So I was expecting a continuation of this space trade. And I noticed in the first few minutes, uh, it gapped down, and it quickly came down all the way. On the first minute is on 29.38, and I saw that, okay, if you look at it, it tried to move back up. This is the pre-market high. This is the yesterday uh, support, which is which is the closing. If you look at it here, you will see there's some kind of a support here which I draw. And I was saying, okay, if it's gonna reject, or I see a doji candle, and I will see a VWAP rejection or the reversal, then I would go into that. So there is the one strategy which I played, which I wanted to teach you, is just consider this is the one big candle, and once this happens and the sharply stock move back up, then definitely the next step is to move down under the VWAP. So my first entry was a 30-20. I was expecting to move down uh, underneath, and my risk was 30 cents. But this was very initial size, and I was expecting to add that until it break this. If it keep turning up, I'm gonna go move up until it's break 360. If it's break 360 and move back up, I'm gonna close out the position. But that this was my risk. And then it came down, and then I saw that I was on my demo account, so I just quickly closed this. These are the demo account closure, and then I added into my position. Now it's become a bear flag, which is my favorite pattern, and also the pre-market low. So moment it does that, I added position. Now it's under the VWAP, sharply came down. Since in my mind my original entry was 30-40 and 30-60, and then with sharp down in my mind I need to take a quick partials, because yeah, psychologically I was uncomfortable. But if I have just not taken this entry, then it's beautifully entry point here as well. So I took some partial, I took some out here, out, 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 and moment it came back here, if you see here, I added into my position. I took some partial, left the last piece out, and I stopped out here. If I have not stopped out, then definitely, you can get it really big. The other thing I wanted to teach you, that this is a beautiful entry here, which is on the 2940, which is only 10 cent risk. And there's a beautiful bear flag. And if someone has taken, it is a beautiful entry. I have not taken it because I lost my focus after this trade. So, but if you just stick around, don't mess around, and just focus on one or two trades, definitely have a good potential to get it. The next trade I had is on the Neo. So Neo trade. So let me just quickly map this up, and here. So Neo. Let me just do it here. So on the Neo trade, what I and let me just put the XPAF too, because this was the sympathy play of EV trade, and if we know that today, this morning, these stocks are gapping up, and then before, because of the market, it sharply came down. So let's just look at it, and I'll show you. Okay. So now, if you look at it in the morning, what happened here around the 10, 10:15, and 30, I saw this big good bull flag is forming. And when I look at this, the stock is already on 33.88. So it seems to me that it's already on the VWAP, and it seems to me a little bit extended. So I didn't trade that XPAP, but I think the XPAP was a better mover than the Neo. I should have traded XPAP, but what I did, I traded. But looking at the XPAF chart, I entered long on the 41 with the whole number. I took my first partial very quickly because I was thinking is maybe an extended, but the moment it came back down, I added again. Once it retested the 41 level, and then I added one more. I was thinking on a spiking up, but it didn't. It was just failing it again. So I on this level, so I closely partial it, then came down. I didn't do anything, and I was expecting this time to run all the way on this level, which is 39.50. So once it started moving in, I closed all my position here. If I've left it a bit, then I could have get another 25 cents. But anyway, that was my trade. I took another trade as well on the AMC, and that was a failed trade. I chopped twice. I was unlucky on the AMC twice. And so what happened here, if you look at it, uh, so it was making a bull flag, and I was expecting this time this to sharply move up because it moved back all the way, then came down sharply, and I was thinking it's going to move back up, but I went long, but it couldn't sustain, and then I stopped out. And then I noticed again that this moving back up, I came into position, took little partial, added into my position, you know, add into my position, but then it's partial, and then I saw that it's dropping back again. I don't want to be a big drop again, so I closed my position. And then I saw movement is moving back up and trying to break those levels. I added, I took some partial, and I saw it's again rejecting, so I closed out my position. And then I saw another entry. I added, I went into this position, but I was expecting this kind of a move here, but I was just short of 2 minutes, and then I stopped out, and then boom, the next day, because it's just choppy. You can't take the risk of this kind of a big bar. That's why you see a lot of entry. And then once I stopped out, and you say enough, I don't want to do any more trade, because you never know when it's going to spike up and down, and it is so random that it's so hard to guess. So this is all I have traded, but I think my biggest trade of the day was the space. And yeah, and again, feel free to join. It's only 24.44, my summer promotion for mentorship. Stay tuned. If you have any feedback, you wanted to learn certain kind of a strategy, you want certain topics for me to cover, feel free to engage, feel free to join me on the pre-market show. Write down the feedback on the comment section, and I would love to respond to you. And if you wanted to see any topic, I would love to present them for you guys. Hope to see you around, and feel free to ask any questions. Thank you.